Escanor or Escanor Reloaded at Escanor Reloaded. So Erika Kirk, Erika slash Erika Cronsby, your trials always involve kids. Why is that? Let's do this the most fair way possible. Biased for Erika because the problem isn't accusations. The problem is a clickable public trail with your handle on it that leads straight into a private. Let me see. I don't know if I can. It'll let me read any more than that. Oh, wait there. Yeah, it's not letting me read any more than that without actually. Oh, wait. Oh no. Bonus. I might have got this. Um. Right. So the
Yeah, I've
problem
got
is a
four.
clickable public trial with your trail with your handle on it, and it leads straight into a private channel, gifts and text. So the reader shouldn't ask, is this scandalous? They should ask the only questions that matter. Who had access? Why? And why is it documented like this? Start with what's real and live. In April 2014, a youth coded account, HIIMJILL, repeatedly references direct private contact with at Erika Fronsby. Did Erika just text me? Hashtag now no new friends.
So
Okay,
what I've
and it kind of goes on. Let me see if I can see anything specifically in this.
I've got the
So,
four allegations in front of me.
oh, go on then.
It said comments about the girl's body. Kirk allegedly remarked on the girl's developing body, with one specific claim being that she said along the lines of, "Your boobs are getting bigger." The next one was inappropriate questions about sexual activity. It is alleged that Kirk asked the girl if she was a virgin. Uh, the third one was references to masturbation. The screenshots reportedly contain a message where Kirk asks the girl, "Do you masturbate?" The last one is sexualized comments. The alleged remarks include telling the girl she has a nice ass and was sexy.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, I think if
So
I
if
was a parent, I would find that disturbing. Um, but context, does context apply here? I don't know. I don't have a daughter. I'm not a
it,
parent.
well, I think anyone saying or texting things, anything like that. I mean, my daughter's 21. If she'd have shown me anything like that, either on social media or via text, I'd have been like, well, what's your relationship to this person? Because those questions, they're not questions anybody should be asking you, or comments that they should be making in relation to your body. It's bizarre. It is crossing that line between showing an interest in somebody and having a conversation and then being downright personal and putting someone on the defensive, especially when you're talking about a 14, 15-year-old girl who are probably already massively aware of the changes going on in her body as it is.
Is so this is where I need context understanding because, like I said, I'm not a parent, so I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this, and I don't. I so the reason I state I'm not a parent is because, from my perspective, there is no justification for someone like me having text messages with a girl, with a 15, 14, 15-year-old girl, because I don't know any. So it's just like there's so any. Do you know what I mean? So if I was no, but you know what I mean, didn't you? Because I don't have a daughter. There's no reason that I would have a daughter's friend to text. So
No, but
there's
you
no.
know what? I never texted my daughter's friends, and I
Yeah,
still
but
don't.
Yeah, but because I don't have any kids, I don't know what's normal. I know my
But this is what I'm
sister,
saying to you. I do, and that's still not normal.
but I know my sister has said some of my niece's friends have messaged her about things, not personal things, just things going on, like can Lillian, can my niece do X, Y, or Z? So I don't have a context. All I know is I I do not have the phone numbers for any of my friends' children for their kids, right? And there's no
Good,
reason for me to, right?
good.
Yeah. So I'm quite happy if the authorities come along and check my phone. Um, the most they're going to find is Erika Kirk lesbian. It's so. But what I'm saying is, if in the sense of Christian being a Christian mentor, if an underage person was feeling guilt around masturbation, is there a context where it's okay to say I'm worried about this in the eyes of Jesus, God, am I sinning, etc., etc., etc.? Because
No,
your children aren't
no.
necessarily. No, no, I'm
No,
okay with that.
no. I went to a Catholic school. I was around nuns and priests. They were very open about a lot of things. These things are not things that, you discuss on text message in social situations. Even in sex education, these things wouldn't have been discussed on an individual basis.
Yeah, I
It,
remember
it it's
as
just
you said
it's
that. I do
just there's
remember
nothing normal about it.
sex education. Nobody was ever talking about sex. About we the topic of masturbation was discussed, but not. By the way, who's masturbating? Can we have a hands up around the room?
Yeah, I don't
That
even
never
remember
happened.
masturbation being discussed. I've got to say, I think
No,
I
I do
I
remember
briefly remember something
masturbation.
about the birds and the bees and condoms. That's it.
No, I do remember vaguely masturbation being discussed. Because I remember some kid. I won't say his name, but I remember him laughing, and the teacher. So his children said, and it was just so funny because the teacher's off the top of his head. He said, if you finding it so much fun talking about erections, go and get a job at a scaffolding company. And I was just, and yeah, so that's what I mean. I don't know in what context it is because even when coaching, I've kind of always steered away from teaching coaching anybody under 18 for that reason. It is just like I don't, and I've had parents say, would you speak to my son or daughter? And I'm like, I'd really need to know what the concern is, and kind of like because it's not really something I do.
Yeah, I think this is one where if you're watching this video, viewers, let us know what your thoughts. For me, it's just completely inappropriate. It's literally it's that simple for me. It's inappropriate, but there may be context in which it is appropriate, and if you do know of one,
Well,
please let us
would
know. Or
would
if you agree, let
if
us know.
you have a close relationship, say with an older sister or an older aunt, would the context of talking about sex, boys, if your mum's best friend or something like that, because I don't, I can only sit back and say I don't know what's okay, but who is the adult in the room that I know friends have said like their sons have spoken to them about like you know uh, dad, I'm dating this girl, etc., 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 and the dad is like, look, okay, we need to have a chat now, but and
But that's a father.
yeah,
That's a
no,
father
so
to
that's
a young
but this
child.
all I'm saying is, but all I'm saying, because there's no context around these text messages, the allegations of text messages, that
But
there's no
still,
context about.
for me, it's as simple as Erica at age 25 has no business sending any girl of 15-year-old any messages with explicit content in like that. That you'd be discreet. Like if you're worried and you want to talk about anything, or if you're curious and want to talk about anything, you know where I am. But you wouldn't start putting explicit details in there as to what that
Yeah,
content is going to be. That